The Patriots are coming. The Patriots are coming. Nope, not those Patriots football fans. I'm talking about the team from Concord-Carlisle Regional High School who come to face North Andover on this rather unseasonable, to put it mildly, Saturday morning. Scarlet Knights hockey starts now. We're coming to you from the Brooks Arena on the campus of Brooks School in North Andover, Massachusetts, site of today's clash between the Concord-Carlisle Patriots and the North Andover Scarlet Knights. Hello and welcome to Scarlet Knights hockey. Alongside my camera guy Bob Boyce, I'm Bill Robert, and today we've got another game featuring the club from North Andover High School. The last time we saw the Scarlet Knights, they brought a 3-game winning streak into their game against Haverhill. The Knights scored 4 times, and the Hillies got to sneak one by Patrick Green halfway through the third period. From that point, however, North Andover did hold on, and they took the win 4-1, extending their winning streak to 4 games. A 4-game stretch, by the way, that saw the Knights outscore their opponents 20-6. Michael Hardy led the offense that day, scoring 2 goals. Andrew Perry and Jimmy Boyle added to the scoring, and goaltender Green stopped 18 of the 19 shots he faced. Since then, the Knights have played twice. They faced Lowell on Monday, but were edged out 5-4. And they played Medford on Wednesday, a game that ended in a 3-0 shutout win for the Knights, whose record is now 7-3. As far as the opponents go, the Patriots come into this matchup fresh off a game against Boston Latin this past Wednesday, a game in which they lost by a score of 7-2, which puts their current record at 1-5-2. Their season has not gotten off to the best start, but they could start to turn things around today with a win here against North Andover. The opening face-off is just moments away, and we will bring you all the action coming up next, right here on Scarlet Knights Hockey. And here we go, the face-off, and we are off and running, and we have got hockey now. First period action just started between the Scarlet Knights and the Patriots of Concord-Carlisle High School, as the action is in the North Andover zone right now. It's in the right wing corner. They whoop it around the dasher. Looking forward, can't quite get it to Perry. Battle for it now on the left wing boards, and it's going back through now behind the net. And it's being brought up with it there was number 27 for the Scarlet Knights. It's Brendan Donnelly just getting it out of there. Then the puck knocked back into the Scarlet Knights zone. Oh, he loses it! Loses the puck behind the net, tries to pass it in front, but the only person there was number 14, of course, that's Jimmy Boyle. And now with it, that's Donnelly. Donnelly gains blue line, puts it right in on net, and it goes wide to the stick side. Puck now on the right wing boards, kept in by Donnelly, who just had a shot on net. He chipped it around the dasher, looking for somebody on the left wing board. There's Cole Fagan right now, but he can't get it, and Concord-Carlisle coming back with it. And shot goes way back in, pings off the boards, and going after it now, that's Fagan. Fagan trying to maintain possession. Concord-Carlisle looking to blast it out, and it gets past Harold and goes to center ice. Chipped over there now, that's TJ Fredo. The pass back to him, almost intercepted. Fredo now up the right wing. He's able to maintain hold of the puck, and the chips basically just airmailed it right over the crossbar. Right wing corner now, battle for it. Bunch of players chipping in there, trying to fight it loose, get control of it. And Concord-Carlisle looking to chip it out, moving, do something with it, taken away by Fagan. Scarlet Knights pinching in. Fredo with it now. He's broken up. And once again, loose puck into the right wing boards. Fredo tries to put it in front. No one can get there. Keeping it in there, that's Corliss. Corliss tries to put it in front. Goes off Fredo's stick. North Andover. Oh, they tried to get it. They had somebody sitting right in front there. They had Doherty, number 16. He just couldn't fire. And kept in momentarily by Harold. Harold still keeps it in, puts it in, and bounces off one of his own players. That's Berube. And Berube plays it back. Goes all the way back to Corliss now. And the Scarlet Knights will bring it back out. The pass now to Harold. Harold chips it over the blue line. Goes deep for it. Along the back boards, chips it around, and it bounces out. And here comes Concord-Carlisle with it over the blue line, and the shot, that is blocked. Nice bit of defense there. That's Liam McHugh, number 15 for the Scarlet Knights. Concord-Carlisle keeps it in from the point. They chip it over the stick of Jack Rowe. And comes back now to the left side of the offensive zone. Taken out, and with it right now, here we go. That's number 8. That's Michael Hardy. Hardy had 2 goals in our last game here. And it goes around the dasher once again, looking for Rowe. It's not going to happen, though, as it's taken out by Concord-Carlisle. Have it behind their own net now, looking to pass it out. And the Patriots on the move. And he is broken up. Nice bit of back checking there. That was beautiful by Patrick Roycroft, but then backhanded by Concord-Carlisle into the North Andover zone. And the Knights may catch him on a line change as it's just chipped in by Hardy. Hardy just got over the blue line, chipped it in, went wide of the net. Concord-Carlisle resets in their own zone now. And nice big hit there, collision right at the blue line. The hit laid by Andrew Perry, number 21 for the Scarlet Knights, as the puck gets chipped back in North Andover zone, bounces off of McHugh. McAdam. Liam McHugh is a commentator for NBC. Let's see here. It winds up in the midsection of Perry, and he chips it back into the North Andover, the Concord-Carlisle zone, rather. Pass back now. Shot goes in, and a save there. A save by the starting goaltender, Benjamin Jekanowski, for the Concord-Carlisle Patriots. First shot on net for the Scarlet Knights, and the faceoff will be in the left-hand faceoff circle. Almost 3.5 minutes into this first period. So far, no score between the Patriots of Concord-Carlisle and the Scarlet Knights of North Andover. Right now, we've got a 1-on-2 that's being chipped up there. Moving it up there was Aiden Dowd for the Patriots. Coming back now with it, that's Jimmy Boyle. Boyle from the blue line just chips it in. And blocked there, goes out of play as it was chipped off the stick of Ben Anastas for the Patriots. 11:25 left to go in period number one. No score currently between these two clubs. You're watching Scarlet Knights hockey. Expected to be chilly, but obviously an unseasonable forecast today as it's actually fairly nice outside considering as Concord-Carlisle looks to move it through center ice right now. With it there, that's number 21, that is Connor Trent. Behind the net now and trying to get it out there was Berube, chipped out, and here comes a pass from Fredo to Fagan. Fagan taking on three Patriots and almost getting through them. Fredo coming up to help, but now the Patriots have it. Chipped up there momentarily. That was number 9 there, Carter O'Brien. And with it there, that's Anastas once again. Anastas chips it in, puts it right on goal, and Patrick Green's got to play it. And he chips it right out for Berube, who gets it up to Fredo. Fredo tries a pass, just couldn't get it to Fagan. Winds up back at center ice, and Roycroft now, he just gives it to Fagan, who rings it off the glass. Comes all the way through, and Concord-Carlisle looking to move out with it. Almost intercepted there. Nice try by Hardy. Goes back to center ice there, and chipped up again by Dominic D'Ambrosio for the Scarlet Knights. Goes behind the Concord-Carlisle net once again, and they try and work it out. And pass, cross-ice pass, that was dangerous. In front, oh, they tried to get it to Roycroft. He's taken down. No arm goes up. And Concord-Carlisle coming out. Nice attempt on the block there. And that was number 10, Kyle Corliss. Concord-Carlisle couldn't get into the zone, so they have to regroup at center ice. They chip it in now, but with it there, that is Corliss, the other Corliss, who gets it to the other Corliss. 6 is Sean, 10 is Kyle, and they both just factored in that last stretch of play as Concord-Carlisle looks to move it out once again. Kept in there by Sean Corliss, number 6. And it goes to the back boards. A couple of Scarlet Knights in there pressing, trying to work out something in front. And they've got hard. They had Perry camped out in front. And right now it's a 2-on-1. Concord-Carlisle, pass goes over, shot goes in, and goes wide. They had the shot in there. It was 2-on-1. They just couldn't connect on it. They couldn't put it on net. And it's like we had an offside there, so Concord-Carlisle is going to take time to do a line change. One of the Concord-Carlisle players goes down. Another one gets over the blue line. He gets a shot in. However, it goes off a North Andover stick, goes well high. Loose puck coming out to center ice. And chipped back in there by Cole Wagner for the Patriots. Goes all the way to the right faceoff circle. And Corliss tries to pick it up. He can't do it. And going back for now behind the net, that's looks like that was Perry. Not Perry, that was Jimmy Boyle. And here come the Scarlet Knights right now. Moving up with it, that's Dario de Blasi. He is knocked down. That's a big hit by one of the captains for this Concord-Carlisle team. Big hit there as he was trying to come into the zone. Kept in there. Nice job there by Liam McAdam. And chipped ahead by Jimmy Boyle. And Concord-Carlisle looking to get it behind their own net right now and then bring it back out. Goes to center ice. That's where it's picked up by McAdam again. Cross-ice pass over to number 12. That's Keegan Hughes. Keegan Hughes back on the ice. Good to see. He's always a physical presence for the Scarlet Knights club. And the pass over. Cross-ice pass that goes up down to McAdam. McAdam going deep along the right wing boards. And he has ridden off the puck. Big hit there by Boyle, though, behind the net. And Fagan battling for it. Fredo in there as well. Fredo chips it around the dasher, and who's going to get there first? It looks like the Patriots will get there. And nice job by McAdam keeping it in momentarily, but then he loses sight of the puck as it basically becomes a pop fly, and it gets kept out of the zone. Trying to carry it in there was Cole Fagan, the leading goal scorer for this North Andover club. At least he was last time I checked. And it goes back to center ice now. Picking it up there is McAdam once again. He chips it into the Concord-Carlisle zone. Giving chase there is Doherty. And pass behind the net and then back behind the net between the two defensemen. And going down momentarily there is Fagan. And nice hand-eye there as Hardy chips and intercepts that pass. That wasn't Hardy, I'm sorry, that was Fredo, number 9, not number 8, as it goes back into the North Andover zone. And trying to battle for it there, one of the Patriots. However, Scarlet Knights look to chip it around. Good amount of back and forth action so far between these two teams. So far, nobody has found the twine. Chip back into the North Andover zone right now, and going back after it there once again. That is going to be Hughes, and he gets it off now, and that's McAdam. Pass up to Fredo. Touch pass, tries to get it over to Doherty, and he gets knocked back into the North Andover zone once again, as it's kept in there by Dowd, number 3 for the Patriots. And they try to center it in front, and they had someone in front there. They had Harvey. Harvey just couldn't pull the trigger as he was being checked heavily there. Nice job. That was Eric Rowe, who tied up Harvey and didn't allow him to get that shot off. Going back for it now as it goes once again back into the North Andover zone. That was McAdam looking to chip it out. Tried to get it up to Hardy. Taken there now by Andrew Kamionek. Hope I got that right. For Concord-Carlisle. Chip goes up to Hardy. Loose puck. And with it right now, it's Rowe. Rowe. Oh, he tried to pass over. Tried to get it over to John Kuska. Just couldn't do it. And Concord-Carlisle will bring it right back right now as North Andover gets some fresh legs. And let's see. Oh, he loses the puck. Nice back checking. He was about to come across the front of the net and then take a shot, but he was ridden off the puck there. Beautiful bit of a back checking there by Michael Hardy. Hardy's got it now. He has the puck stolen away, but then that player has it taken away. Oh, Aaron Passo intercepted and bounced off Hardy. Fortuitous circumstance there for the Scarlet Knights. And Concord-Carlisle chipping it back up right now. Once again, that's Anastas putting it in the zone. Stopped by Green, taken there by Donnelly. And Donnelly passes back, and he's got it now over to Berube. Berube, pass, that is blocked, goes right off the body of one of the Concord-Carlisle forecheckers. And getting there now and working around with it, that's Kusta once again. And the pass goes up, and one of the Scarlet Knights looking to get out with it. Can't quite do it, though. Nice try by Dario de Blasi. And with it now, that's Donnelly. Donnelly over the blue line. Tries a little bit of a stick handling move. He's got it now. Right face-off circle. Takes a tough angle shot, and it goes wide. Kept in there by Boyle, at least momentarily. Then it's chipped out. 5:19 left to go in the first period. No score between Concord-Carlisle and the North Andover Scarlet Knights as the Scarlet Knights take it behind their own net once again. Berube, though, being checked heavily there by Noah Thorpe for the Patriots. And with it now, that's Tim Berube. Berube, nice pass up, just goes off the stick of Boyle. Just had a little too much mustard on it, but it's intercepted and knocked up there by de Blasi. However, they're able to pass it through center ice, Concord-Carlisle is, and now it's taken in. And just a big shot, that's going to go well out of play and almost out of the building as it headed right for the front door and almost skipped and rolled out there. The shot by number 23, Dane Carter. And that goes out of play after going off a North Andover stick. And we are going to have a face-off in the North Andover zone. 4:50 left to go in this first period. Still scoreless between these two clubs. And taking the face-off there, I believe that's going to be Doherty. And it's won by Concord-Carlisle. Shot from the point in, deflected in front, and a rebound attempt. And once again, Green able to stand his ground. And let's see, going back and forth. Patrick Green, I think so far has only allowed 3 goals in the games we've covered, so he's got a pretty good Scarlet Knights hockey goals against average right now, I'll say that. As it goes back in the left wing corner, then chipped around the dasher behind the net. Going after it there is Nick Harold. He passes back and gets it now to Corliss. Corliss chips it around the dasher, looking for de Blasi. And let's see, it goes up. And I'm sorry, that wasn't de Blasi, that was Fredo, number 9. And Concord-Carlisle looking to move it out of their own zone once again. Trying to pass it back and forth, goes up now, up the boards looking for Duncan Stevenson. Kept in, though, by the Scarlet Knights again, going deep. Trying to get it there is Cole Fagan in there as well as Fredo. Fredo and Fagan, that's a deadly combination for the Scarlet Knights, as in front they had a player camped out too. They had Thomas Doherty camped out in front, but the puck knocked out, goes all the way back, and it's taken there by Nick Harold, who passes to Sean Corliss, who puts it back in the Concord-Carlisle zone. Meanwhile, North Andover getting fresh legs. And, they tried to pass it in front, and Hardy was there. They tried to keep it. Nice job there, skating all the way up from the bench. That was number 18. That was Tim Berube. He just came off the bench and saw the puck just drifting out of the zone, but he was able to get to it before it went over that blue line. Nice job by Berube keeping it onside there and possibly giving the Knights a chance. It all goes for naught anyway because still no score between these two clubs as it goes back into the North Andover zone once again. Going back after it now, that's Hughes. Hughes battling for it in the corner, and they try and put it right out in front, but they can't do it. And with it once again, that's Carter, and he's ridden out the puck, and it goes all the way down the ice. And who's going to get there first? There's a race for it, and it looks like it's going to be. Oh, nice job there. Getting on it there is Patrick Roycroft. And the Knights have it. Knights pass back to the point. Oh, that's a beautiful pass, a beautiful block, I should say. And right there, shot by Brewery in front, and score! A lot of action going on in that zone. A block, puck comes out, and then they finally put it in front of the net. With 2:42 left. And the goal scored by the Scarlet Knights. Didn't see who got it, but let's see who gets the pat on the head here. Usually that would be Perry. Okay, thank you. I didn't see it, but one of the gentlemen in the crowd did. He said it was number 21, Andrew Perry. So another goal there for number 21 for the Scarlet Knights. So right now, with 2:42 left to go in the first period, Scarlet Knights take the lead, 1-0 over Concord-Carlisle as the faceoff comes out. And once again, puck going into the North Andover zone, going deep, and Concord-Carlisle trying to generate a chance right now. Can't do it though, and they're trying to move it back. Nice job there by Perry on the back check, and it's knocked back in. Going after it there. That's Donnelly. Donnelly's able to get to it. And what's he going to do? He's just going to carry it. Tries to carry it through three Patriots. Finally gets it over to Nick Harold. And Harold just blasts it in, and that goes well wide. Kept in there by number 21, Andrew Perry. Perry, who just scored the goal. And now Concord-Carlisle looking to move it out of their own zone once again. Kept in. Nice job there by Harold. He whizzes one past the net. It goes wide. And chipped all the way down. And we've got a whistle and an icing call and a face-off coming all the way back into the Concord-Carlisle zone. 1:51 left to go in the first period. About 49 seconds ago, North Andover got on the board as Perry scored the goal. And right now it's 1-0 Scarlet Knights as they try and chip the face-off ahead. Concord-Carlisle looking to take it out. But pressing right now, the Scarlet Knights. Fredo in there. Fagan right by the net, and Corliss gets it. Corliss gets smeared against the boards, but chipping in to help there too is Donnelly. And let's see. It goes off and behind the net, chipped ahead. Back to the point now. Corliss fires one in. Oh, and that just skipped wide. I believe that the goaltender, Jekanowski, might have gotten a piece of it. Puck goes back to center ice now, chipped up, and with it, Fagan tried to move with it, but one of the Concord-Carlisle players got in the way. However, taken there, nice job there by Berube. Berube, bit of a rush, but he couldn't get clear as the stick of Dane Carter got in the way, and the puck went high and wide. Nice job in defense there by Dane Carter from the Concord-Carlisle club. And right now with it, there's Freda. I'm sorry, that's Fagan. Fagan tries to go deep, tries to chip it in front, and just tapped away there by Jekanowski. And let's see, chipped all the way out, and the telltale tweet, the telltale icing call, and the telltale face-off back in the Concord-Carlisle zone once again. With just under a minute left to go in period number one. Andrew Perry, first goal. 52.6 seconds left in this first period. One goal between these two clubs, no penalties so far. It's been a pretty clean game. We've seen some good hitting too. And face-off won, and it was won by Roycroft. They tried to get it over to Hardy, who was on the right wing, but just couldn't do it. But the puck now chipped back into the Concord-Carlisle zone. And they're going to come out with it, try to come out. There we go. Oh, the pass bounces off one of their players, but he's able to get a stick to it and keep it going through. And that is number 21 there. That is going to be Connor Trant. As once again, North Andover gets the puck in their own zone. Goes off a skate, goes off another skate. Nice job there. Oh, tripping there was one of the players, but Hardy has it now. Hardy, tries to pass across, but he didn't have anyone in position. Hughes wasn't there, neither was Roycroft. With it now, that's Rowe. Rowe going behind the Concord-Carlisle net. Going around, looking for a target in front. He's got a couple. Gets it now to Harold. Harold fires one in, and it bounces off in front. It might have actually gone right off of Roycroft. Harold once again. Harold fires one in. Goes off one of the Concord-Carlisle players. As time expires, a nice block there on that shot from number 22, Ben Anastas. And that'll finish a very exciting and quick first period of hockey here. Also a good period of hockey for the home squad, as they do have the lead. At the end of one period, the score stands: the North Andover Scarlet Knights 1 and the Concord-Carlisle Patriots 0. Coming up next, we will bring you second period action. It'll come up as we continue on this episode of Scarlet Knights Hockey. Period number 2 about to kick off here between the North Andover Scarlet Knights and the Concord-Carlisle Patriots as the face-off is won by North Andover. And right now it just goes back and forth between the different parts of center ice. But now here we go, possible 2-on-1. Shot goes in. Nice block there. As coming in for that one was Connor Trent, but one of the North Andover defenders staying stout and getting in the way of that one. And that's cleared all the way down, no icing. And Concord-Carlisle just looking to work it out of their own zone now. Kept in momentarily, but then chipped out and onto the stick of Brendan Donnelly. Donnelly tries to chip it up to de Blasi. And it's intercepted. Going wide now. Shot goes in. It's pad save there on that shot from Concord-Carlisle. Green did play that. Shot goes in, and that one's blocked. Blocked out in front. Nice job there by de Blasi. And right now, North Andover on the way with it. And de Blasi takes the pass. He's at center ice right now. Gains the blue line. Passes up. Shot in. Oh, they try to get to Boyle. Loose puck in front. And they're still trying to chip at it, but stopped there and tied up by the goaltender, Jakanowski. So we're going to have a face-off in the Concord-Carlisle zone. Just about a minute into the second period. Face-off to the glove side, the right side of the Concord-Carlisle goaltender. And who's coming in to take the face-off now? It's going to be, I believe that's, yes indeed, that was Doherty. As it's chipped in, oh, it goes right over the stick of Corliss. And going back for it right now is Nick Harold. Harold chips it up through a couple of players. Right on the tape, nice pass there. But then Fagan couldn't get it to Fredo. And it's chipped out once again by Concord-Carlisle. And they're fielding it there. Nice sidestep there by Corliss. Corliss into center ice now, over the red line. Gains the blue line. Still moving, deep. Tries a centering pass, he had somebody right in front. That was Fredo, couldn't get him the puck. Fagan trying to keep it there. Fagan has it now in the right wing corner. Back to Harold. Harold blasts one in and a save. Loose puck, rebound, and chip behind the net. And then a couple of players go down and the net goes flying off the pegs. So we will have another stoppage in play. More exciting hockey between these two clubs, a minute and a half into this second period. So far, so good. Coming out to take the face-off now for the Scarlet Knights, that's number 23, Patrick Roycroft. And face-off won by Roycroft. Goes back to the point now, then chipped up. Oh, bounces off the stick of Hardy. And, oh, Hardy hauls a player down the, and Hardy is going to get the gate for that. Is trying to move out with that. I believe that was Connor Trent. Let's see what we've got here. And it looks like we've got a hook, so it's going to be a hooking call. First penalty of the game, it goes against the Scarlet Knights. And Roycroft not too happy about that as he slams the penalty bench gate shut. So for the next 2 minutes, North Andover is going to be a player short. First power play of the afternoon, it goes to Concord-Carlisle. Face-off in the North Andover zone. And face-off won back by, nice job there by Doherty as he wins the face-off. Clearing attempt there by North Andover, taken briefly by Concord-Carlisle, but then taken out by North Andover. And a chipped out there, nice job by Keegan Hughes. And all the way up to Jack Rowe. Rowe stops, still has it, has a couple of players riding him off the puck, soaking up more seconds. And here comes Concord-Carlisle now through center ice. The puck now to Stevenson. Stevenson over the blue line. 12:44 left to go in the second period. 1:31 left to go on the penalty to Roycroft. And the puck cleared once again and played by the goaltender Jakanowski. And here comes Concord-Carlisle once again. Aaron passes, it goes off the skate of one of his defenders, taken there momentarily by Doherty, Thomas Doherty, number 16. Nice forecheck, nice PK by the Scarlet Knights so far. Minute 11 left to go on the power play. As they chip it in once again, Concord-Carlisle does, skips around the boards. Ruby can't reach it. It's kept in by the Patriots. And then fired out along the dasher. Still kept in. Nice job there by Danny Harrington. And Concord-Carlisle. Oh, he is knocked down heavily there. Keegan Hughes, I mentioned in the first period, he is a physical force out there. He just laid a big hit on one of the Concord-Carlisle players. Concord-Carlisle trying to work the power play, just trying to angle to get that one shot. One pass attempt goes well wide. Picked up once again, goes back to the point, over to the opposite point. And we've got another penalty as the, we've got a cross check. So like what happened last week against Haverhill, North Andover is going to give up a 5-on-3 as the arm went up and the goaltender Jakanowski was just about to skate to the bench. So here we go, 35 seconds left on the penalty to Roycroft. 2 minutes on the new penalty. It's cross-checking. And the face-off won by North Andover. Tries to chip it out, kept in, nice job there at the point. And then, that's still, I thought that was gonna go out of play. That still manages to stay in. And now the pass goes over, left point. Chipped around the boards. And then helped out there by North Andover as Harold tried to chip it out of the zone on the dasher. Pass back to the point now to Carter. Carter, pass in, one-timer, and that goes wide to the short side. And he goes all the way back to the point. Once again, that's Dane Carter with it. Carter, back to the point, back to Carter now. Skips off a stick, passing going back and forth now. Chris passing back. Oh, it's also one-timer. One-timer now, and Carter fans on it. Carter gets it back, passes back, and they've got Roycroft back now. So there we go. Back to a 5-on-4 now. Shot goes in, blocked in front. I heard it go off a skate. And let's see, is it cleared? It's cleared, it's out of the zone. So the Concord-Carlisle power play will have to reset. And they get some fresh legs, and we've got a whistle. And I believe Concord-Carlisle may have jumped the gun a little bit there. So it'll be a face-off just outside the zone. Just a bit outside. So that second penalty, I'm looking at the penalty box. I think I see number 12 there. Sometimes it's kind of hard with this netting, but I think that was Keegan Hughes that went off. And the faceoff won by the Scarlet Knights, who then fired all the way down the length of the ice into the Concord-Carlisle zone. And the Patriots try to regroup. 10:41 left to go in the second period. 53 seconds left to go in this power play. Pass across ice, and here we go. Concord-Carlisle gaining the blue line. Then broken up. Nice play there by Nick Harold. And then it's fired all the way down by Roycroft. And that'll knock some more precious seconds off of this PK. And now getting it there, Andrew Kamionek for the Patriots. Still trying to move with it. But then has it taken off by Roycroft. Roycroft is 1-on-4, and he is wrestled and taken off the puck. And we've got a penalty. Roycroft 1-on-4. They were doing everything to try and get him off the puck. And they finally did something that wasn't exactly approved in the rule book. And so therefore now one of the Patriots will be getting the gate. And let's see, it looks like I think that might be 23, which is Dane Carter. And by the way, that is Hughes in the penalty box for the Scarlet Knights. 25 seconds left to go on his penalty. Then North Andover will be on their first power play for 1:35 seconds. Face-off in the Concord-Carlisle zone. And we've got a quick whistle. In there, that's Fredo. Fredo tries to chip it back to the point. With it now is Fagan. Fagan steps around one player. Oh, tries to pass it. Tried to get over to Baru. He just put it a little bit behind him. Nice job there by Fredo keeping it in. Fagan with it now. 12 seconds left to go on the penalty. Cross ice to Corliss now. Corliss, right face-off circle. His pass attempt chipped off a stick. And Concord-Carlisle has it right now. And I believe they got away with one. Going out now, right, left face-off circle. Shot in, and the save there. Nice job by Green once again stopping that one. So Hughes is back out. North Andover officially in the power play, and they will be for another 1:28. 9:40 left to go in period number 2. North Andover still stake to that 1-0 lead. Face-off in the North Andover zone. Taking it there is going to be Jimmy Boyle. And Boyle wins it. Gets it back now. I believe that's Hughes with it now. And he passes up to Fredo. Over now, and that's Harold with it. Harold pass right through the legs of Boyle over to Fagan. With it now, that's a Hughes. Pass over to Fredo, back to Hughes. Oh, tried to get it down low in front, but Boyle just couldn't connect with it there. Now that's Harold. Harold holding. Backwards pass, looking for Fredo. I'm sorry, that's not Fredo, that's Fagan. Fagan being punished pretty much in his efforts to get the puck here, but he's not being deterred. Nice job there, but the Scarlet Knights have to set up something on net here. Only 48 seconds left to go in this power play, and they've given up a possible shorthanded opportunity here, and he's just going to take the shot, and a glove save by Perry, and he just leaves it there for Hughes. Hughes, backwards pass now for Harold. Harold now goes past Fagan, goes all the way into the zone. And nice job there getting in there. Jimmy Boyle deflecting the path of that puck. Kept in there. Nice job there by Hughes, but then Concord-Carlisle gets it, and they're able to clear it out. 20 seconds left to go on the penalty to Concord-Carlisle. North Andover gearing up for one last strike on the power play. However, they're being held up in their own zone, and they give up a shorthanded opportunity possibly. With it now, that's Carter. Carter with a shot in, and a pad save there. Another shot. So obviously that's not Carter that's in the box then. I thought I saw 23, but no, because Carter's out there right now. Unless they're playing dueling 23s, and they've got the man back now. And who was that? 27, I'm sorry, that wasn't Carter, that was Noah Thorpe who got the penalty. But now both teams back at even strength, just under 8 minutes left to go in the second period. And Concord-Carlisle trying to press in the North Andover zone, trying to get that equalizer. Coming out with it now. Oh, nice collision there. That was between Thomas Doherty and one of the players from Concord-Carlisle behind the net. Once again, pass. Oh, intercepted. Oh, they tried to set up in front. Pop fly. And taken there by de Blasi. Concord-Carlisle trying to press it deep once again. Hit against the backboards there by Keegan Hughes. Oh, pass out in front, and a pad save there. They had a player set up right in the slot. They got in the puck. He fired a one-timer, and getting in the way there was Perry. And we've got a loose puck that goes all the way down, and then two players collided. And I thought I heard a couple of the faithful here wondering about whether or not it would be an interference call. Loose puck, center ice, chipped back in, goes wide, and with it now, that's Keegan Hughes. Tries to pass it up to Perry. Perry's got the lone goal in this one, taken in the North End and the Concord-Carlisle zone by Ben Anastas, just past the outreach hands of Andrew Perry. And Concord-Carlisle tried to move it ahead, but I don't think they cleared everybody, or did they? I don't think so, so that's going to be offside once again. A lot of back and forth hockey. We've had a couple of penalties now. And with 6:54 left to go in period number 2, North Andover still leads by one singles goal. One, once again, by North Andover, by Roycroft, gets it to Corliss, who passes it up to Berube, who fires it all the way into the North Andover zone. And trying to get it out front there was Jack Rowe. Rowe's got it now. Rowe, he's got Hardy in front. Tries to get it in front, and is knocked away by Concord-Carlisle. And it goes back now and chipped along the glass and then out. It's out of play, so we'll have a face-off. And it's going out of the zone as it went off a North Andover stick. And setting up for the power play just outside the Concord-Carlisle blue line. That is going to be Roycroft. It's won by Concord-Carlisle, though, as they pull it back into their zone. And loose puck in front, taken by Concord-Carlisle. And here come the Patriots. They just clear it into the zone, doing a little bit of dump and chase hockey there. Scarlet Knights looking to move it away as the pass goes from Corliss out to Berube. Berube with it now. Pass up. Oh, past everybody. And he was looking for a streaking Hardy. He couldn't find him. Put a little too much wind on that pass. A little too much gusto. And it went all the way down the ice, which, of course, would mean it's icing. And it's going to be brought all the way back into the North Andover zone with 6:09 left to go in period number 2. So here we go once again. Face off in the North Andover zone, won by North Andover. Goes back now, and with it is Donnelly. Donnelly tries to chip it ahead to Fagan. Loose puck. Fagan still trying to move with it. And there's right now Fredo with it. Fredo with a shot and a save. And coming back the other way now, Concord-Carlisle. Nice job by Nick Harold getting that in midair and just chipping it away. Oh, Harold's got to watch out with that stick, though. That last time, that was a little high. They just gave up a 5-on-3. They don't want to give up any more shorthanded chances here. As they come out once again, and let's see here. Behind the net now, getting it is Harold. Harold still hanging on to it. And pass. Oh, tries to get it to Cole Fagan. Fagan stops. A little bit of a spinorama there. Stops and swirls around, but then it heads to the backboards. Concord-Carlisle looking to move it out once again. Goes off the body of Doherty. Kept in momentarily. Going after it now. That's Fagan. Fagan fighting for it. Getting pressed against the boards for his trouble. Shot in from Harold, and Jakanowski just reaches out the catching glove and stops the biscuit before it could go any further. Face off in the Concord-Carlisle zone with 4:56 left to go in the second period. Past the halfway point, and so far North Andover still leading by that slim one-goal margin. As the face-off coming now in the Concord-Carlisle zone, to be taken by Jimmy Boyle for the Scarlet Knights. Won by Concord-Carlisle, and then they skate one way past the other way, and trying to move it up there right now is Duncan Stevenson. Collision at center here, and that's Carter and also Hughes. Loose puck, and who's going to get there first? It looks like it's going to be McAdam. Goes through everybody, and a hit, and it's going to go right in on Jakanowski. He plays it aside for one of his defense pairing. And behind the net, a couple of Scarlet Knights in there, throwing the bodies around. Back out to the point now, taken there. Nice job there, keeping it in, and the shot goes in, and they try to do a deflection. Oh, loose in front! They had Boyle set right up. He just couldn't get it on net. And Boyle goes to throw another hit. Still kept in. Nice job there by McAdam. Concord-Carlisle with it now, clearing it up. McAdam once again, he's got some space. He's just going to shoot a wrister. Oh, it goes past the goaltender, but it goes wide to the glove side. And the Patriots now lose it again. Kept in. That's beautiful. Nice job there. That's number 21. That's Andrew Perry. Once again, Perry with a lone goal today. Actually, it's 12 now. That's Hughes. Hughes with a shot in, and another glove save by Jakanowski. North Andover hasn't added to that lead yet, but it hasn't been for lack of trying. They had a couple of good chances in that last stretch of play, but just haven't been able to put it past the goaltender, Benjamin Jakanowski. 3:51 left to go in period number 2. Another face-off in the Concord-Carlisle zone to be taken by, that's Roycroft for the Scarlet Knights. And he wins it back to Corliss now. Corliss chips it in, redirected, and loose puck, and once again play is stopped. As you had a couple of players, maybe a forward, a defenseman, and a goaltender. Looked like a game of on-ice twister there for half a second. Scarlet, right foot. Once again, Roycroft to take another face-off. He wins it back. Once again, that's Corliss now. Corliss moving with it. And he is tied up along the boards. Back to the point now, kept in there. Nice job. And that is Roycroft. He chips it around the boards, looking for Hardy. Back there also is the other Corliss. We've got Sean, we've got Kyle. And behind the net, they tried to get it to Hardy, but it went right past him. Corliss going after it now. Tries to chip it back to Hardy. Hardy has it now. And he's stopped along the boards. Corliss trying to get a stick to it. Kept in there by Berube. Berube tries to get it further up. Can't do it, but it's kept in. Nice job there. Oh, fakes a shot. Takes another shot. Tries to get it deep, but then Concord-Carlisle with it. Oh, put shot right in. And again, from the point that was Berube, he labeled that one. Jakanowski flashing some nice leather there once again, stopping that one and keeping this a 1-0 game. He keeps this up regardless of the score. You've got to think about him for one of the stars today. Because in the last few minutes, he has come up huge on a few of these Scarlet Knights opportunities as they win the faceoff again. Shot from the point, blocked, loose in front. They tried to get it to Fagan. They couldn't do it. And they try and knock it out here. Goes around the backboards now. Winds up on the stick of Doherty. To Harold, back to Doherty now. Doherty tries to chip it ahead. Fagan's got it now. Behind the net. Oh, they were looking for somebody in front. They were trying to get it to Doherty. Couldn't do it. Harold now chipping it ahead. And here we go. High in the slot. Sidesteps one. And that was a great block. And we've got a player down. And play continues. A player gets back up. That was number 11, Cole Wagner. Heck of a stop there on that shot attempt. Nicely done there. Kept in once again as it's kept in by Donnelly. Scarlet Knights still press. Fagan, I'm sorry, that's Fredo. Fredo on his stomach, still got a nice pass off to Fagan. And they try a clearing attempt. Still kept in. North Andover still pressing. But Harold fans on the shot, but still keeps the puck in the zone. Nice job there by the Scarlet Knights, but now they chip it back to the net. Nobody else out there as they need some fresh legs. And we've got a whistle. And we're going to see what's going on here. The whistle and the arm goes up. So that's number 11, that's Cole Wagner. I think I saw the referee signal a hold. So 2 minutes holding against Wagner. North Andover on another power play. And the way that it's going right now, North Andover still pressing. And they were pressing even strength. Now they've got the power play. Shot goes in. Berube with a shot in. And once again tipped right into the 5-hole area. But Jakanowski able to take that opening away and stop that one again. Minute 53 left to go in the period. Minute 54 left to go in the penalty. So when the third period starts, unless they score, Scarlet Knights will have a 1 second remainder of the power play. So they need to put this in. They need to put this in now. And a clearing attempt all the way through, going down to Green. And Green chips it up. Nice pass there to Corliss. Corliss gets around a forechecker and gets it. Here we go. Roycroft, right face-off circle. Nice back checking by Concord-Carlisle, and he's able to clear the puck. That was beautiful. It looked like Roycroft was going to get a shot off from the right wing face-off circle, but Concord-Carlisle's defensively, yep, that's not happening. And a chip back in now to the Concord-Carlisle zone by DeBlasi. DeBlasi takes the puck now. He's got Roycroft set up in front. He's in the right face-off circle. He's took a little too long with it and gets the puck taken off his stick, but is able to get it back now to Corliss. Corliss shoots one in, and another glove save by Jakanowski. Always one of those anxious moments for a goaltender. You stop it, the whistle goes up, but you're still like looking around like, where'd it go, where'd it go? Well, the important part is it didn't go behind you, so another good save by the Concord-Carlisle netminder. Minute 12 left to go in this second period. And pretty much in the penalty, they differ by a second, but I mean, come on. This is pretty much going to be it. Face-off won once again by Boyle. Oh, errant pass by Harold goes outside the zone, so they're going to have to reset. And with it right now, that's TJ Fredo. Fredo gets over the blue line, then has it taken away, but it's not fully cleared out. Kept in by the Scarlet Knights, but there's nobody there. Going in right now, that's Hughes. Hughes able to keep it in, getting his body around against the boards. And now he gets it to Fredo. Fredo, pass over. They tried to get it to Fagan. Couldn't do it. Winds up to Harold now. Harold, right point. Back to Fagan. Fagan, right boards. Nice move. He goes down, and Concord-Carlisle is just going to fire it out. 36 seconds left to go in the period. And for all intents and purposes, 36 seconds, or now 32 seconds, left to go in the North Andover power play. As Fagan brings it deep. He's got some help now. Chipped up along the boards. Kept in by Fagan. With it, there's Fredo. Back to the point to Boyle on the try to pass back from Hughes back to Boyle. Back to Hughes now. Hughes, he just fires one in, and it goes off the chest protector of the goaltender Jakanowski. And kept in. Nice play by Harold, keeping that one from going out. However, it looks like the period's going to end. 3, 2, 1. Sound the horn. That's the end of the second period. And pretty much the end of the power play. Still, technically, Cole Wagner's still going to be in the box, but it's just for 1 second, so that pretty much renders it academic. But a lot of activity for North Andover in that second period in the Concord-Carlisle zone, but so far, that Concord-Carlisle goaltender has been equal to all challenges brought his way. 2 periods are in the books, and we sit here with the score. The North Andover Scarlet Knights 1 and the Concord-Carlisle Patriots 0. Coming up next, third period action, and you can check it out right here on Scarlet Knights Hockey. About to start the third period of action, and so far only one tally still on the board. That one going to number 21, Andrew Perry, in the first period. The goal scored at 12:18 as the puck comes out now in the face-off, won by Concord-Carlisle, and they've got their man back, so it's now even strength once again. And pass goes through everybody at center ice. They try and pass it ahead, chipped away by the North Andover defense, and looks like it's going to be offside, and the face-off will come outside once again. 14:47, we're just into this third period. And the face-off just outside the North Andover blue line. And the face-off won by North Andover goes back to Donnelly once again. And Donnelly chips it around the boards. North Andover looking to get it out right now. They chip it all the way down. And the whistle goes off. The icing call is made, and we're going to be heading back to the North Andover zone once again. So play right now in fits and starts, and we've already had two face-offs, and so far we're only 25 seconds into the period here. We had a quick offside and a quick icing. Face-off coming back now to the blocker side of the goaltender, Patrick Green. And Harold's in there. I'm sorry, it's not Harold. That's Doherty now. Doherty takes it, but then, in front, and a goal! Off the face-off, they had somebody camped out in front, and Green just wasn't ready for it. So 31 seconds into that one. And it looks like the goal was scored by number 2. That would be Duncan Stevenson. So all of a sudden, we're knotted up 1 apiece. And face-off won by Concord-Carlisle, who now chips it ahead. Played off the stick of Green. And coming back now, here comes Corliss. Corliss moving through. Corliss wants to get that goal back himself. And a little bit of a careless puck handling there, but luckily North Andover back to cover it now as we go up. And once again, here we go with it there as Nick Harold gets through a couple of players. Going wide, chips it ahead, tries to tap it to himself, leaves the puck behind though. And I believe the puck got chipped out of play. No, it didn't actually. I think we got either a high stick or a hand pass, so. And the faceoff is actually going to come all the way down to the Concord-Carlisle zone. 14:01 remaining in regulation. Although I should say in the game, because if it's tied at the end, it ends in a tie. So there we go. Face-off won by the Scarlet Knights. Pass over now from Roycroft. And the pass goes in. And the block there by Jakanowski. And we were talking about how important he was for this Concord-Carlisle team in the second period. Right now, Concord-Carlisle getting the equalizer. They could have been a few goals down had Jakanowski not stood up large in that Concord-Carlisle net in the second period. As the Patriots look to move it up right now, we've got a 2-on-2 possible there. And trying to ride him off the puck. Oh, he hauls him down. That's going to be a penalty. And that's going to be a hold. So the bad news is Michael Hardy is going to get 2 minutes for holding. However, he also got 2 points for a takedown. And at 13:31 left to go in this third period. Tied game. In the words of the late Bob Wilson, it's all brand new and shiny. And now Concord-Carlisle, having just scored a minute ago, are now on the power play. And got a little bit of a player juggle here at the bench. And just going down there real quick was Keegan Hughes. He's coming back to the North Andover bench now. And so to take the face-off for the PK there, that's going to be Jimmy Boyle. Out there, he's got Fagan and Harold and also Berube. So here we go, Concord-Carlisle on the power play for the next 2 minutes. They just tied this one. They're looking to go ahead. And get back, and Harold tries to fire it out, and he gets it. There's a race for the puck now, but it's going to go all the way down. Fielded easily back there by Dane Carter, who will start it back up for the Patriots. He actually chips it back. And they're just going to take their time and come out as a unit. Pass goes up now, and moving forward with it there, that's Stevenson. I believe it was Stevenson who scored the goal, the tying goal. And coming out with it once again, that's Dane Carter. Carter going through center ice, gets around Fagan, gets around Boyle. And pass goes back now and then pass up. And Concord-Carlisle trying to set up, but fired out. Nice job there by Nick Harold. Just took it and just fired it right around the dasher, right around the boards. And Concord-Carlisle is going to have to reset. And in just a blink, North Andover has killed off half of this penalty. Nice bit of forechecking there. Nice job there by Doherty. Thomas Doherty, number 16 for the Scarlet Knights. And once again, it's knocked out. Scarlet Knights doing a nice job checking here. 45 seconds left to go, 12:16 left to go in the game. And once again, here comes Concord-Carlisle, and he's going to get some speed behind him now. He is ridden into the boards now, about right there. That's Andrew Kamionik once again, gets ridden into the boards by Thomas Doherty. Puck back down in the Concord-Carlisle zone. They'll try and start it again. But nice job by Jack Rowe, just taking the puck right off of him. 26 seconds left to go as they change up. And right now that's DeBlasi. DeBlasi against Stevenson, battle of the twos as the puck gets chipped around once again. Back into the Concord-Carlisle zone. An exemplary PK so far for the Scarlet Knights. 9 seconds left, and Keegan Hughes has it now. He loses the puck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Off comes Hardy. Scarlet Knights at even strength as they bring in Perry now. And Hardy goes right to the bench as the play now. Even strength in the North Andover zone. And actually, they spent most of that power play in their own zone, and the puck goes down once again. This time it's going to be icing, and the play is going to come all the way back to the North Andover zone. So there we go. Just about 3 3/4 minutes into this one. in the third period. First 30 seconds in, the equalizer picked up by Concord-Carlisle. So now we're looking at a 1-1 game. And once again, depending on how this turns out, how huge was the play by goaltender Benjamin Jakanowski there? As we've got a player who looks to be coming off there. I believe that's 27. That's Noah Thorpe. He's going to be coming out and going to the rooms as the faceoff is in the North Andover zone. Taking it for the Scarlet Knights there is going to be, it looks like Doherty. And Doherty wins it back to Berube now. Berube in his own zone, stopping, moving up, passing along the right boards, the left board. Well, actually, it's the right boards if you're in there. And here we go with it now. That's Fredo. Fredo stops, gets it wide to the left faceoff circle, tries to get it over to Fagan. Fredo still in there. Fagan hauled down. They've got somebody in front. Shot there to Berube. Berube, and that is a block. That is a beautiful block by Concord-Carlisle. That was number 22, Ben Anastas, getting in the way of that one. Goes back now to Berube once again. Fredo has it now. Fredo, pass back to the point. And that goes to Donnelly, and that goes wide as well. And getting it there, that's Doherty to Donnelly. Over to Berube now. Berube, center, and score! Berube put it right on the stick of TJ Fredo, and Fredo buried it. TJ Fredo with the goal with 10:28 left to go in this third period. And there we go. So Fredo with the goal. I believe we have Donnelly and Berube with the assists. North Andover has regained their 1-goal lead with 10.5 minutes left to go. And the faceoff won by Concord-Carlisle. They just gave up a goal, and now they want to get it back as they try to jump into the North Andover zone. With it there, though, is Jack Rowe. Rowe is able to keep possession of it, but then he just chips it in, is not able to keep up with it. And nice job staying with it there is C.J. Carpentier. Carpentier has it now. He tries to chip it ahead. Whole bunch of Concord-Carlisle players there. Kept in by Harold. Harold with a shot in, and that got blocked in front. Rowe has it now. Rowe with a pass for Carpentier. Carpentier being pushed against the boards and being ridden off the puck, basically. Keeping it in, though. Nice job there by Nick Harold. Harold still maintains control of the puck, skating around the net. And what's he going to do with it now? Stops, and he's actually just going to drop it back for Carpentier. Carpentier tries to set up in front. Oh, they try to get to Boyle. Boyle with a backhand toward the net, and North Andover can't get to it. And now it's a 2-on-2, although it's going to be a 2-on-3 very quickly. Concord-Carlisle, though, on the move. And the shot steered away by the stick of Patrick Green. And once again, it goes out of play and almost goes out of the building as it goes right over the protective net and bounces out toward the front door. Anyone camped out by the door is going to get themselves a couple of souvenirs today. With 9:28 left to go in this third period, North Andover has gotten their lead back. The goal off the stick of number 9, TJ Fredo, and the face-off there won by Concord-Carlisle. They just chip it into the opposite corner. Coming out with it there, that's Hughes. Hughes ridden into the boards and the referee. And coming out with it now. Here we go, pass, nice pass there from Roycroft over to Corliss behind the net. Scarlet Knights still pursuing, but it looks like Concord-Carlisle will get possession. And here we go. And they've got a player, a possible rush. Ridden out the play by Hardy. Nice job there against Thorpe. And let's see here. And still kept in. North Andover looking to move it out right now. This chip behind the net there by Roycroft. And, big hit there in the left wing corner. Another big hit as going in there. That's Hardy, and that's Hughes. Hughes once again banging bodies around. And I think methinks he might have bangeth a little too mucheth. And we've got the arm up. And one of the Concord-Carlisle players, not very happy about proceedings. And another player, actually, starting to notice that he was getting a little hot about that and tried to get over to him. Hey, calm down, calm down. So it's going to be Hughes once again, Keegan Hughes. Banging bodies around and once again doing it in a way that's not endorsed by the official rule book. So he'll get another 2-minute vacation. And so North Andover, once again shorthanded, although they were shorthanded not too long ago when the game was tied. And they did an excellent job on that penalty kill, actually keeping most of the play in the Concord-Carlisle zone. So here we go. Scarlet Knights 2, Patriots 1. Patriots on the power play with 8:37 left to go. And taking the face off That is going to be Doherty, who wins it for the Scarlet Knights, and chipped around there. Still kept in momentarily. And goes high, shot goes in. Oh, it's a nice block there by Cole Fagan. That one had to sting. Pass back now, Concord-Carlisle looking for it once again. Right wing circle, trying to set up somebody in front. That's chipped away. Still kept there and not written off the puck. Nice job there. And here comes Fagan. Fagan going wide. Allen, he's knocked down. And he's going to draw the call. Fagan tried to swing by Danny Harrington. Didn't quite get it there. Got tripped. Harrington's going off. And we're going to be 4-on-4 for the next minute and a half. So you're going to see some open ice here. And some exciting play. So there we go. Right now 4-on-4 for another minute and a half, and then North Andover will have an abbreviated 29-second power play. 8:08 left to go in the game. And the face-off, won by North Andover. Pass across the ice. Big shot by Harold, and a save there by Jack Hadowski. And yeah, he has come up huge with that glove on a number of occasions today. If not for that glove, this could be like 3 or 4-1 North Andover. So Boyle wins the faceoff, gets it to Harold now. Harold chips it back to Boyle in the left wing corner, gets it over down to Fredo, back to Harold. Harold stopping, back to Fredo now. Fredo tries to set it up to Boyle, back to Fredo. Oh, and another save. Fredo looking for goal number 2. Jack Hadowski saying, I don't think so. Knights trying to make the most of their opportunities there, trying to cash in one of these chances. Minute 11 left to go on the North Andover penalty. Minute 41 left to go on the penalty to Concord-Carlisle. 7:48 left to go in the period. Face-off once again, one back to the point. Shot there, and oh, they tried to knock it in there. Oh, and that one went wide. It bounced off Boyle, bounced off the goaltender, and then the rebound put wide. I believe that was Hardy that just knocked it wide. I'm sorry, that wasn't the Hardy, that was Fredo. Fredo once again looking for that second goal. Oh, they try to center it in front. It goes right through Jimmy Boyle. Now past the Boyle's got it. Boyle tries to chip it in, and oh, Fredo just can't put it on. Big shot there, and that goes, actually it looked like it was headed wide, but Jack Hadowski taking no chances. He's just going to snap it with that big lobster trap and get another faceoff. 42 seconds left to go until North Andover's shortened power play. 4-on-4 out here right now, 7:18 left to go in the third period. And coming out now, that's going to be Roycroft. Roycroft chips it, but then winds up in Concord-Carlisle hands. They're trying to move it up. And moving ahead there, that was Thorpe, number 27. So I thought he was the player that went off to the rooms, but maybe he wasn't. It's hard to see with these dark maroon numbers on these black jerseys. Sometimes it's a little difficult to make out the number. Trying to do the best we can, though. And here we go. Let's see. 16 seconds left to go on the North Andover penalty. With it now, that's Roycroft. Roycroft. He tried to get it to Rowe. Rowe just couldn't connect. Berube has it now. Berube with a head of steam. Tries to pass it in front. That pass is intercepted. And moving right now, it's 1-on-2. It's a 1-on-3. And that's Thorpe going wide, losing his footing, and just goes in. And taking no chances is Perry. And they do get Hughes back. So now for the next 25 seconds, North Andover will have the man advantage. Obviously, they're in their own zone, though, so they're going to have to win the faceoff and truck it up the ice pretty quickly. Boyle to take the faceoff, and it's won by Concord-Carlisle. Concord-Carlisle tries to chip it up. Just a bit of a floater there. And with it now, that's Hughes. Hughes tries to chip it up, and with it there, that's I think that's Berube. Berube trying to chip it ahead. I'm sorry, it's not Berube, that's Fagan. Or is it Berube? Not sure yet, but anyway, puck. They're still trying to get it out of the North Andover zone. They're not going to be able to, so Concord-Carlisle able to kill off that short penalty. 6:06 left to go in the third period, and once again, we're all up at even strength. 2-1 in favor, and they tried to pass it in front. They tried to get it back to Stevenson. Nothing doing, and with it right now, here comes Boyle. Boyle, offside. Oh, and then after that, Fredo coming in and running roughshod over the defender. I believe that was Wagner. Wagner could just pound it onto his keister. And it looks like, yep, I know it was you, Fredo. He's going away. 2 minutes. So North Andover will be shorthanded once again. With 5:52 left. They're up by a goal, and they fought and they got that goal back, but they're not making it easy for themselves right now. So on the PK for the North Andover Scarlet Knights, we've got Rowe, and it looks like we've got a timeout. Indeed we do. So that's going to be Rowe and Donnelly, and who else is out there? That's Doherty, Donnelly, Perry, and Berube. So right now they're going to talk it over. Just to remind you, Scarlet Knights hockey, this is our third game of the season. So far, a couple of impressive games by the Scarlet Knights, the big win against Tewksbury and the big win here last week against Haverhill. And we still have a couple more coming. The big one's going to be the final regular season home game. It's going to be on February 16th. It's going to be the Scarlet Knights hosting the Methuen Rangers at Merrimack College. We'll be back there for the call of that game. And, hey, I know they're the other team, but Bob Boyce is like, yeah, Methuen, whatever. Hey. My diploma is still printed in Ranger blue, so watch out. As North Andover comes back to their zone now. And once again tonight, great effort so far. And that one goal that Green gave up, it was pretty much someone was right on the doorstep, and the pass came out front, and he turned it around before Green really even saw it. So they're set. They're just waiting around right now, talking over their strategy. Okay, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing. Ding, 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 bing, ding, ding. Bump, 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 bump. They're coming back on the ice, so I had to at least end with the big flourish there, the bump. That's not the only game show music I do, by the way. Later, I might even do the Price is Right one. Anyway. Face-off won by Concord-Carlisle. They win it back to the point, but then that pass along the right boards too hard, and it gets chipped along the boards, kept in though, and it's knocked out now. Nice job there by Thomas Doherty for the Scarlet Knights, and Concord-Carlisle is going to have to reset. And forechecking Jack Rowe, nicely done there. And going back and forth, that's a cross-ice pass, and intercepted by Rowe. Nice job. They've already killed 30 seconds of this power play. Minute 29 left to go on the penalty, 5:19 left to go in the game. North Andover still ahead by a score of 2-1. And, they'll almost lost by Thorpe, but he comes back now. He tries to move it in front. He has ridden off the puck, and a whole bunch of players go down in a heap. No Scarlet Knights on this end of the building right now. They're all just trying to keep the box in front. One of them right now, Cole Fagan, does not have a stick. And pass goes back to the point now for Concord-Carlisle. Pass left face-off circle. Centering pass in front, and a goal! And I believe that's Stevenson again. A power play goal. And it's tied up again with 4:48 left to go. Now remember what I said before about North Andover? With that slim lead, not making it easy on themselves with that penalty? Well, that one came back to bite them. So last time they gave up a goal, they got it back pretty quickly. They're going to need to get it back pretty quickly if they want to come out with the W here. As once again, they come out. Everyone's even strength. And almost won by Concord-Carlisle, but then taken away by Fredo. Fredo trying to move up, maybe trying to atone for the sin of the penalty by putting the goal in himself. And he actually does have the last goal. So let's see, going through right now. Staying in. Tried to get it to Boyle, just hopped off his stick. A little too much oomph in that pass there as it goes back now, and going for that there was Cole Fagan. Back there as well, that's Boyle. Fagan's got it now, Fagan! I'm sorry, that's, Cole Fagan. Right in front, he fanned. He was back checked, broken up. And North Andover trying to set up here. 4:15 left to go in the game. Tied game right now, 2-2 between the Patriots and the Scarlet Knights. That goes all the way back, no icing. Fagan just taking his time going back for it. And he passes up now, and that's going to go right through Boyle. And let's see. No icing, though, as it did go off Boyle. As it goes back now to the right wing boards. North Andover pinching in, stepping up, trying to get it. In front, they tried to get it to Rowe. He just couldn't do it. And kept in there. Big hit there. He goes off the roof. And still in front there. And let's see what's going on here as the whistle goes. The shot in. Berube took the shot. It was deflected by a Concord-Carlisle stick and literally hit the ceiling. But then after that, we had a little bit of roughhousing around the nets. 3:41 left to go. We're knotted up at 2. And taking it now, Thomas Doherty to take the face-off, and he tries to win it back to Rowe. Can't do it, though, and Concord-Carlisle has it now. And Concord-Carlisle is moving up, and they chip it ahead, and then chip back out of the zone, and then chip back again. And who's going to get there first? Looks like it's going to be Nick Harold. Nick Harold to get to the puck now after it goes all the way around the dasher. And he passes off to Keegan Hughes now. Hughes tries to fire it up the boards, and who's going to get there first? It won't be the Scarlet Knights. Although, nice job there, chipped in. They're going to have to clear, and they do it now. And the puck going deep into the zone there. Oh, knock out the puck there. Oh, they almost had it. They had Rose streaking in. Just couldn't get on the pass. Otherwise, he'd have had a streaking shot right up the slot. And the puck put all the way in on Green, who's got to play it. And now with it there, that is Perry. Perry's got a goal today. He gets broken up, though, and Concord-Carlisle looking to move it ahead. That's broken up by Hughes. And then nice pass right on the tape, but then that's broken up, too. And they still have to keep it out. That was Corliss there. And loose puck in. Oh, my goodness! Green got over to that open side and was able to close the door before the backhand shot went toward the net. Nice play there by the Scarlet Knights goaltender, and a key one here, saving this one. Loose puck in front. The shot goes in, and a goal! Bad puck handling in their own zone cost them. As the goal is scored by number 3, Aiden Dowd. All of a sudden, first time today, North Andover finds themselves on the wrong end of the scoreboard. They now trail 3-2. And they have 2:26 left to at least get that one back. And so here we go. Gonna have to keep an eye on the goaltender, Green. Here we go. Chipping up there. Oh, goes off the stick of Fagan. Hard shot there by Berube. And Concord-Carlisle looking to clear. And we're keeping an eye on the goaltender, too. Actually, with it right now, it's Boyle. Boyle! Oh, he fans on the shot. He would have had a shot right in front. Berube with a shot, and another save there by Jakanowski. And if this score keeps like it is, I mentioned before, he's definitely in contention to be one of the stars of this game. And I have no idea what the shots on goal are, but I believe right now the lion's share of them taken by North Andover. And the Concord-Carlisle goaltender stopped all but 2. Got to keep an eye once again on Green, the goaltender. And Fredo tried to chip it in. Loose puck in front. Bunch of players going after it. Fredo tries to get a swipe at it. Just couldn't do it. And Boyle now to Fredo. Fredo being pressed against the boards. Puck there loose and chipped out. And that's going to be icing. Faceoff goes back into the zone of the Concord-Carlisle Patriots. Minute 45 left to go. And we've got to keep an eye on the North Andover goaltender, Patrick Green. See when they pull him to get the extra skater. 3-2 in favor of Concord-Carlisle. The Patriots so far only one win this season. This would be a huge victory for them. And the faceoff won by Concord-Carlisle. They try and move it out, and they can't exactly. Kept in by the Scarlet Knights, at least temporarily, as it comes out now. And doing a dive for it, but trying to get it there was Boyle. Boyle cross-ice pass to Nick Harold. Harold has it now. And Harold moving ahead with it. And let's see. Skating around the net, that's Harold. Pass now to Boyle on the point. Boyle going deep, trying to get it to Fredo. I'm sorry, not Fredo, Fagan. Fagan with it now. Oh, he tried to pass it to Harold. It is intercepted and it just chipped out of the zone. And so here we go once again. Still keeping an eye on that goaltender. Concord-Carlisle looking to clear it out. And a possible breakaway attempt. With it there, Concord-Carlisle. And shot goes in. And a save there. So we've got the face-off in the North Andover zone. So here we go again. And now I believe North Andover is going to be calling a timeout. So here we go. Coach Peter Marfione's squad They've got to make a plan. They've got to make it quick because we've got 47.4 seconds left, and they trail by a goal. The faceoff will be in the North Andover zone, so they can't pull the goaltender yet. Here we go. Scarlet Knights hockey on a Saturday afternoon. Rather unseasonable Saturday afternoon. It's actually gorgeous outside. Doesn't matter because we're still in a chilly rink here, and right now things are going to have to heat up for the Scarlet Knights, and in a hurry. First thing they've got to do is win the faceoff, get the puck, and move it all the way down to the other end of the ice. So we will keep an eye on the goaltender, Green. And here comes the faceoff now, and once again, Concord-Carlisle taking their time, bringing their 5 out. 47.4 seconds left to go. Scarlet Knights trail by a goal, 3-2. And this would be a huge win for Concord-Carlisle. And let's see, it is won by Concord-Carlisle. They're able to keep it in. But then the puck winds up in the midsection. Oh, Boyle didn't realize he had it. Nick Harold coming out with it now. And let's see. And Scarlet Knights try to take it out. And with it there, it's Fredo. Fredo passes up. And let's see, he's out. The goaltender's out. 6-on-5 now for the Scarlet Knights. They try and set up the pass to Hughes. Hughes with a shot in and a save. And try and get the rebound. And they fire it down the open zone. And no, nothing doing. Misses the net, so it's icing. And they're going to bring it all the way back. As we look at that empty North Andover net. The Knights have 6 skaters out. And the faceoff coming to the glove hand side, the right side of goaltender Benjamin Jakanowski, who has played a heck of a game here and might very well be rewarded with a win. Or at least a tie, depending on what happens here in the next 18.2 seconds. Taking the face-off there is Boyle. Boyle tries to, and Scarlet Knights get it. It's over now to, let's see, Hughes with a shot, and it's blocked. And that's gonna go all the way down, and let's see. Tweet, icing again, 7.7 seconds. They're gonna have another chance to face it off in the Concord-Carlisle zone. So here we go. Concord-Carlisle right now, their record 1-5-2. So this would be a huge, huge win for them. 7.7 seconds left. North Andover looking to tie it up. And, whoop, hold on. Whoop, hang on, we've got a whistle. And Boyle's getting tossed out of the faceoff. Going in there now, TJ Fredo. And he wins it. They try and get it back. Goes over now, maybe one shot. Harold with a shot in, and a goal! 3 seconds left, and Harold! Shot goes in! Oh my goodness! Harold with a goal! I don't know if it hit something in front, but Harold took the initial shot. Might have been deflected somewhere. They gambled, they pulled the goalie, and with 3 seconds left, they have gotten the equalizer. We're gonna have to take a look at the replay. But oh my goodness, 3-3 with 3 seconds left. And here we go. One last face-off. And they chip it up. One, and that's it. What a game, and I'll tell you, Jakanowski hanging his head, wishing he had gotten the win, but he's got nothing to hang his head about. This should have been, they should have had more goals for North Andover, but Jakanowski made some terrific saves today, and he's the reason. He kept his team in this game. He's the reason they're coming away today with a tie instead of a loss. So now their record, they didn't get the win. It would have been a huge win for them, but they still get the tie. So now their record stands at 1-5-3. And as for the Scarlet Knights, they are now 7-3-1. What a game. 3-3, goal scored, 3 seconds left. The original shot came in from Harold. We were mentioning that, Nick, but I was asking whether or not it was tipped in front. We had an actually goal in the Tewksbury game where Berube shot it in, and then from there, it was tipped in by Andrew Perry, and Perry appears to have tipped it in. So Perry with his second goal of the game, and a hugely important game. And that's the end of regulation. Originally, because we did a couple of games a couple of years ago that ended in a tie and ended at regulation, but apparently they're coming out on the ice. We're going back to overtime. So here we go, 3 seconds left, and it's 3-3 after the big tying goal there from Perry. So it ended 3-3, but then from there, we're going to an overtime period here. So here we go, 5 minutes, sudden death between Concord-Carlisle and the face-off. It's a 5-minute overtime. It's sudden death here. So we'll see what goes on here as it comes out. And battle for it now. Let's see here. North Andover with it now. Chipped ahead. And Concord-Carlisle, they want that darn win. They came this far. So we've got a 5-minute overtime here. 4:30 left to go. And with it now, that is Berube. Berube with a pass, tried to get it to, they tried to get it over to Doherty. Doherty does get it, but he fires it wide. It's a 4-on-4 overtime here. Shot in, Hughes. I'm sorry, that wasn't Hughes, that was Harold. Shot in now, shot in, and another save by Jakanowski. Another save by Jakanowski off the stick of Berube. And the face-off in the Concord-Carlisle zone. And kind of in neutral territory right now, but taken away by the Patriots, and they'll move it up the ice. Chipped in and knocked ahead there by Ben Anastas. And chipped out there. That went from Mike Early to Andrew Perry. And the shot goes in, rings off the boards. And coming after it now and getting it, that's Corliss. Corliss with a pass. He gets it in, gets it down to Perry. Perry, and a save by Jakanowski again. Jakanowski has made some key saves in this game today. Especially on Perry, who had 2 goals already, looking for the hat trick, and he just denied him. And moving ahead now. They chip it ahead. And, loose puck. And, chipped right in on the net. As trying to get it out, there was Hughes. Keegan Hughes tried to move it out, but he was being harassed heavily by Andrew Andrew K. We'll just stick with that. So we've got the overtime period here now. And face-off won by Concord-Carlisle. Left point, shot goes in. Take it, nice job there. Taken away by Harold. And with it now, that's Fredo. Fredo gets ahead of his man on the boards. Fredo, go ahead, tries to put a top corner and just airmails it right over the crossbar. Kept in though, nice job there by Berube. Still kept in, Fagan's got it now. Fagan, moving, drop pass outside the zone, they're offside. Berube tried to do the drop pass offside, just couldn't do it. So here we go again. And here we go once again. And face-off won by Concord-Carlisle. They win it back. They try and chip it out, but it kept. Nice job there by Fredo. Fredo going wide, stopping, trying to get some space, trying to get some help. And it winds up being taken out by Concord-Carlisle with it there. That's Carter. Carter gets it over the blue line, tries to get it into the net, but he cannot do it. It goes wide. Stevenson's there now. He puts it around the boards for Harrington. Harrington tries to chip it up. Weird bounce in front, and it's taken by the Scarlet Knights. And with it now, here comes Fagan. Fagan, can he get there? Fagan moving in. Fagan, trying to get it to the backhand. As he tried to get it to the backhand, but Jakanowski just was able to get the stick in there and knock the puck away. Let's see, it's under Roycroft's body, and it's chipped out of play by Concord-Carlisle. So the faceoff is going to be in the Concord-Carlisle zone once again. 2:24 left to go in this extra stanza. Still 4-on-4. And North Andover trying to win it back, but Concord-Carlisle looking to move it out now. And pass goes behind the net. Patriots going back and forth now. And almost loosened the puck. Got to it just as Perry comes up. But then it's kept in. Nice job there, at least momentarily, by Roycroft. And still kept in by the Scarlet Knights. Roycroft, that's some serious hand-eye. But then he gets called for a high stick. And that didn't look that high. That looked about waist level. That did not look high at all. That actually looked like a great job. And so what is this now? Apparently, Berube going into the box. Cross check there. So the faceoff is going to be all the way down in the North Andover zone. And pass goes back, won by Concord-Carlisle. To the point now. That's a Harrington with it. Harrington looking for a target. He's passing across the ice now. They try the shot in. It's blocked. Nice job there by Hughes. With it there is Harrington now. Harrington leaving the pass off. Carter. Harrington. Harrington with a shot in. And that rings off the boards. And it's kept in by Concord-Carlisle. Harold tries to shoot it out. Kept in there. And the shot goes in. And, oh, what a big save there by Green. Green was there for the Scarlet Knights when he had to be. Minute 36 left to go. And what's going on here? They're taking a big chance here. They pulled the goalie. They've got an extra skater on, so right now we're talking 5-on-3. This is some really bold stuff here as the net is empty. Face-off won by North Andover, and being harassed heavily there is Corliss. And they try and pass it in front. The shot, and a save by Green. And then it just all the way out, and it doesn't quite go down. Oh, man. And here we go once again. A minute 14 left to go in the Concord-Carlisle power play, and they're still playing 5-on-3. They still have the empty net. Shot goes in and goes across the crease and then goes wide. And with it there is Hughes. And Hughes just goes out, and it's on edge. And who's going to get there? It's Fagan. Fagan hits the post. Fagan had the empty net, and he just clanged it right out the post. And here comes Stevenson now. Stevenson drops it. Shot goes in, and a save. Loose puck, and they're firing down the ice again. And that, no icing is called. Oh, man. Well, of course, no icing. They're on the power play, but 36 seconds left to go in the penalty. Concord-Carlisle really pulling out all the stops here. Going wide, drop pass, lost it. And here we go with it now, going for it. It is going to be the score! The goal in the empty net. Jimmy Boyle wins it for the Scarlet Knights. 24 seconds left to go. A short-handed empty net goal. And this is one of the craziest endings I have witnessed. Concord-Carlisle, they really wanted this win. They really wanted to get the win in overtime. To the point where when North Andover got the penalty and all of a sudden it was 4-on-3, but then it became 5-on-3 because Concord-Carlisle pulled their goaltender, and as much as they pressed, finally the puck was loose at center ice, and getting there first was Jimmy Boyle. Boyle putting it in the empty net. A short-handed empty net goal. I think that is the first time I've ever seen that in overtime. A game-winning, walk-off, short-handed, empty net goal. Final score, the North Andover Scarlet Knights 4 and the Concord-Carlisle Patriots 3. We'll be back with more. Stay tuned for another episode of Scarlet Knights Hockey. I'm Bill Robert. On behalf of my camera guy, Bob Boyce, I'd like to say thank you very much for tuning in today, and thank you for watching Scarlet Knights Hockey.